Hello YouTubers, I am here to show you how to replace your factory radio in a 95 Buick Regal with a newer Pioneer single-din radio. What you want to do is you want to take your steering wheel, tilt it as far down as it will go, and take your keys, stick it in the ignition, and put it all the way down into first gear. And then you can take the dash piece and just pop it out, and then just set that in the back seat, and it opens up the entire thing for you. And over here, all you have to do is, I believe it's a 7mm socket, just unscrew it here and one over here, and then your factory radio pops out, and then one hole is for your screw and the other hole is for your pin, same on the other side, and it basically just slides out. You have your main connection there that you have to unplug, and then you have your antenna wire, just unplug that. And for your newer aftermarket radio, the factory one has a smaller antenna cable, where the aftermarket has a bigger one. And so you have to buy an adapter for that. And then what works really well is Metra, I forget the name of it, Skosh. Yeah, Skosh. They sell some adapter kits. I got their antenna adapter. But what makes it really easy is you go online, you enter your vehicle, make, model, year, everything like that, and they'll send you a adapter to plug into your factory harness, and then you just solder that into your stereo harness, and wrap everything up in electrical tape, so that way you don't get any shorts anywhere after soldering. Soldering is usually the best way to go, the most solid connection. But just simply plug that into your radio. Get it upside down. Alright, there we go. That's in. And now just take your antenna wire, plug that in right there. There we go. And then also, you're going to need a dash kit. This one has, when you're ordering from SonicElectronics.com, when you order a new radio, they will usually give you an adapter harness and a installation kit for free with the purchase of a new radio. And then you just simply slide the sleeve of the radio inside, and then all these little tabs in there, you want to push those down so it secures the radio inside. It's kind of hard to see in there, but I did it all the way around inside, pushed all these tabs down so it locks this sleeve in there, so that way it can't slide out without putting the pins in the side to slide the radio out. You have to have those keys to get the radio out. It's a little extra safety, and makes this thing a whole lot more secure. And then just screw in the screws here, left and right, and then you'll be able to slide your radio in. Alright, and when tightening this, you just have to get it till it's snug, and then go just another quarter turn maybe, if that, just until you feel it get tight. You don't want to over tighten it, otherwise you'll strip it out and then your radio will slide everywhere. Now, all you gotta do is just slide all the wires back inside, and then just push it straight back, and then it should click in place. There we go. Now just turn your car on, turn the radio on. There we go. And it should work. And you can set your stations, whatever you want. Alright, now I don't know if you were able to hear it or not, but the radio goes up to 62 on the volume. But I don't know if you were able to hear it in the video, but all radios, except for a couple of really high-end radios, like you'll get up to volume, I think it was 55 here when it sounded good, but if you go past that, then it starts sounding muddy. And you do not want to go past that point, because then you're just making your radio heat up and you're heating and frying the voice coils on your speakers, which is not good. Plus it sounds like crap. So Steve Mead, he sells distortion detector online. You can find them on Amazon or sonicelectronics.com. But you can actually hook it up to your radio, and it'll tell you specifically which number your volume goes up to before it starts distorting, and a little LED will pop on when it hits the distortion point. So you turn it up one, it hits distortion, turn it back down, no distortion. So that's where that's how you find out what volume your radio distorts at, and then you do not want to go above that, because then you're just making your radio heat up and heating up the coils on your speakers, which is not good. And it shortens the life of your stereo real quick. And now it's just a matter of screws are tight. All we got to do now is put the trim piece back on and put the dash back in, and it's literally just a pop here, a pop there, two there, one there. I think there's a couple underneath here, pin there, and those are just spots where it pops in, so you know where to push extra hard. You don't want to push real hard because you don't want to break anything, but you just give it enough push to hear it pop in place, and then it's all good to go. And that is how you replace your radio. Alright, so I got the radio in, I got the dash back in place. Even if you have the steering wheel all the way tilted down, you still have to kind of squeeze the dash a little bit to pop it underneath here first, and then it get the bottom half around the steering wheel, and then it's just a matter of lining up the pins and popping it into place. And just go all the way around, make sure, there we go. Yeah, just those tiny little pops, just like that. That's all it is. Just, you don't need to push real hard, just need to give it a little love. That's a little bit it. And there you go. The radio's in. Sounds good. And the cigarette lighter here, that has a little sleeve that you just reach your hand around and unscrew that sleeve from this front sleeve, and it just pops right out. Then put your car back in park, raise your steering wheel back to where you want it, and there you have it.